These are the things you will need. Potato, sour cream, and there's already some milk mixed in there, and the Hungarian sausage, eggs, and I have about 2 slices of smoked bacon cut up. I like to put it into the layered potato for flavoring. So that's about it, beside the salt and pepper. So let's get started in preparing everything. So first what I've done is I put the eggs on to cook. So I will clean and slice them and then put them into salted water with a little bit of garlic and cook it for about 10-15 minutes. In here now I put on the bacon, and like I said, it's only about 2 slices of really smoked bacon, and now it's warmed up enough. I'm going to shut off the stove and let it cook in its own fat. And the pan, the bottom of the pan is hot enough that you don't need to cook it all the way. I've taken out the bacon out of the fat, and there's the little bit of fat, maybe about 2 tablespoons, and I'm going to add it on top of the potato and the eggs. The eggs boiled, and now I've covered it and going to wait 15 minutes and put them into cold water. The potato is clean and peeled. Now I'm going to go ahead and slice them. As you've seen on my website, this is the little mandolin slicer that I've used for many years, and I cut the potatoes with it because it comes out more evenly. As you see, that's how thick they're going to be. See? So I just continue until they are all done. So you can cut them by hand, no problem, but I use this little slicer. Potatoes being washed. I washed until the water is crystal clear, and I put in 3/4 teaspoon of salt and same amount of garlic powder. Later on I will show you how to use this water that you've cooked your potato in, or any time you cook your potato in. I will show you how to put it to good use in making some nice tasty soup. Okay then, so now I put it on the stove for 15 minutes, and then I take it off and start layering the potatoes. But while it's cooking, I'm going to slice the sausage. As you see, we put the time that we waiting for something to cook, we put that time to good use. I'm slicing the sausage, and I slice it a little bit on the slant, and it's about the thickness of a toonie, not too thick. See, I'll show you, about like that. See? Maybe I'll hold up a couple. See? Not very thick. Like I said, don't want it too big, like too slanted, because you don't want big pieces in your mouth with the potato and the eggs. Okay, I'll be back when I've done them all. No, I'm not quite finished yet to tell you that I said about not having it too thick or too thin. I didn't mean it that you wanted to thinness of a sausage that goes on a pizza. You won't get any flavor out of it, so you need to slice it just a little bit more. All right, I've done a 1.5 stick of sausage. I'm not going to do any more because in case it's going to be too much. This is going to be the first layer. I didn't cut the eggs. I'm going to do it the way I usually do it. If I cut it ahead of the time, before I lay them down, then I'm going to break them all up. So I'm just going to do it like I normally would. Okay, so there's one layer. I sort of cut it about this thickness. And then as I cut it, I just turn it over and lie it down like that. See? I keep the yolk in the place with the knife. So I'm just going to layer this and I'll be back. As you see, I layered the potato and then I put the eggs on top of it. And now I'm going to put some salt and pepper. Okay. Now the pepper, just a little bit. I put it, oops, well that's okay. That one my son will get. It's gonna be too hot for him, but he likes it like that. Okay. And now a little bit of garlic powder. See, this is what happens when you're trying to show off here. And now I'm going to lay down the sausages. I like to put them down in a row this way. Just layer them nicely. So there, I guess I will need that other sausage. Okay, now this finishes the sausage layer. Now I'm going to put the sour cream on. Now I'm putting on half of the sour cream. Yeah, just use a fork. To spread them out. So they're all even. Now I start another layer and of potato, and then egg, and then sausage and sour cream again. So I'm just going to start potato again. See? Gonna put a little bit of extra potato right there. I'll change that one for this one. Whoops, that one's too much there. Trying to fit them in so it kind of covers it. There. And now I'm going to put the eggs on. As I said before, sorry, I like to wet my knife. Okay, now I'm going to lay down, cut like this. Now I'll show you. I slice it like that, and then I take the knife, put it over it, and then lie it down like that. See, and then it's sort of, oops, that one fell out, stays together, you see? Okay, so I'm going to continue doing this and I'll be back. Layered raw potatoes, and I've put on some black pepper, salt, and garlic powder again. And if you remember, I had 2 slices of smoked bacon. Well, I'm going to be using that right now on this top layer. I kind of drizzled fat on there, the smoky fat. It's about 2 tablespoons, it's not very much. But it will give it such a beautiful flavor. Okay, as we were so rudely interrupted by the telephone call, but you know, you can't help it. So anyway, I should have been smart and turned it off, but as continue on with this smoked fat from the bacon. I first dribble all on the fat so it's evened out everywhere. Well, it probably cooks together, but it gives it, oh, such a flavor. Now I'm just gonna dribble this bacon all over them. See? Okay, now I'm going to put the sausage on top of this. Sliding out of my hand now because I have grease all over my fingers here. See, just those 2 sticks of sausage was exactly the amount that we needed. So I better not talk too early. I might not have enough, right? No, it's perfect. Okay, there we are. And now I'm going to put the rest of the sour cream on. I don't want to smooth it with the spoon because it seems to remove the sausage. Oops, sorry, I'm making so much noise here. I'm going to spread them out again, as you see. Oops, that's what I meant about taking it easy so the sausage doesn't move. It's easier to spread them with the fork. And now I'm going to put it into a 350 oven and then cook it until it gets a nice golden brown. I can't tell you how long it'll be because everybody's oven is different. Bake it at the center of the oven and until it gets a nice golden brown. But roughly it should take about 45-50 minutes. Okay, all around the circle. It might get a little bit darker than here, so don't worry about it. That's not burnt and it won't taste burnt either. So okay, there we are. Now I'm going to put it into the oven and then I'll see you in about 45-50 minutes. As you see, the layer potato is ready. It's nice golden brown, and I let it sit for about 10 minutes before showing it to you. I want it to cool off before I serve it, because this way the whole flavor infuses together. See? So I'm going to show you as I plate it. This is tonight's dinner, and I'm sure everybody's going to love it. So enjoy, and I wish you bon appetit, jó étvágyat, and see you again.
Szerte széjjel hevernek ők a polcokon, meg mindenütt. Gyertyaszál, gyöngyszemek, felébe tört mézes kalács, hajcsattok és karkötők, s egy régen elszakított láng.